Shonda Long.
LaShonda Long.
Tanya Carmichael.
Tanya Carmichael.
Michelle Mason.
Michelle Mason.
Kim Smith.
Kim Smith.
Nancy Cobb.
Nancy Cobb.
Amy Hunter.
Amy Hunter.
Janice Webb.
Janice Webb.
Talacia Fortson.
Talacia Fulton.
Diane Turner.
Diane Turner.
I am Seymour Avenue.
Seymour Avenue.
Michelle Knight.
Michelle Knight.
Gina DeJesus.
Gina DeJesus.
Amanda Berry.
Amanda Berry.
I am East 93rd.
East 93rd.
Aliana DeFries.
Aliana DeFries.
Ashley Lazinski.
Ashley Lazinski.
Christine Malone.
Christine Malone.
Jasmine Trotter.
Jasmine Trotter.
Jamila Hassan.
Jamila Hassan.
Shakira Johnson.
Shakira Johnson.
I am victims of violence.
I am victims of violence.
I am
Melissa
Williams.
Melissa Williams.
Tanisha Anderson.
Tanisha Anderson.
And to all those others, we will never forget.
We'll never forget. For women everywhere.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Princess and I'm the CEO of Rebuilding Our Village. This is protecting our children. We want no more violence against our children. Let them get home from school, to and from school, with some type of safety plan. We have cameras up that can write a ticket. Let's have cameras that track our children. I am here for his mother, grandmother, auntie, sister, up to the women that's missing. There's over 21 unsolved cases in Northeast Ohio. No more violence against women. No more violence against children. Let's stand up and protect our children. In closing, please go online. There are petitions. We have a petition for the 93rd bill. Also, we have a petition for the transportation for school buses for the Cleveland district. They have no school buses. These kids are in the truck going to school on public transportation. Who is going to protect our children? No more violence.
No more violence. Amen. No more violence. No more violence.
No more violence.
No more violence.
Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence.
Stop.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you all for being here. My name is James Sullivan. I'm a new activist, and I'm representing Refuse Fascism. I'm glad that we are here today for coming together in unity for the International Women's Day. As we take to the streets and say no, we refuse, we resist, we don't normalize, we don't accommodate, we don't conciliate, and we don't collaborate with the illegitimate, inhuman treatment of women from the Donald Trump and Mike Pence regime and their support base. From Trump's vulgar statement of grabbing genitals to Mike Pence supporting conversion therapy for LGBT people and women, and them being against abortion rights where they have used the global gag rule to deny women's rights for their bodies, they are remaking and bringing women backwards in countless ways. And this is a key aspect of their overall goal of making America great in their own way that we must not allow, and we must stand up to this. And I think I know where to start. As you all may know, the Spirit of America rally was last weekend. Who was there? Anybody? On the other side. So, one of the speakers for the rally was none other than Cleveland Patrolman Commission boss, Steve Loomis. Woo. Yeah. He was previously under investigation for wearing his official uniform at a Trump campaign event, but there seems to have been no punishment as he's still on the force. At the rally, he said to the crowd for the pretty girls to kiss the cops on the way out, but only the guy cops, not the women cops. I started the chant, "Fire Steve Loomis! Fire Steve Loomis! Fire Steve Loomis! Fire Steve Loomis!
Fire Steve Loomis.
And after I started the chant, everyone joined in. Another Donald Trump supporter named Brian I. Citizen News recorded the protest and posted it on YouTube and gave his critical commentary as well. He goes to Steve and say, "Hey Steve, they seem to think you're not doing a good job." Steve says, "I must be doing something right." And another person nearby them says, "Crackheads can never think police do the right thing." It's on video. I can show the video if you all want to see it. Donald Trump hired Jeff Sessions as Attorney General and signed 3 executive orders in favor for law enforcement, which Sessions will possibly be taking on. When you have a supporter of them, such as Steve Loomis, as the boss of a police organization, that's very troubling, it's wrong, and we must do something about this. The official website for the cause, refusefashion.org, has helped generate a fast-pacing momentum and has a great support system. However, there has been missteps and setbacks on the sometimes bumpy road, including with myself. We have our own individual identities and personal lives from different walks of life. We have all had bad times, have made mistakes, and wish certain experiences we went through did not happen. However, we are all here for a common goal of making a change better. We cannot wait around, as history has shown that something like this must be stopped before it damages basic human rights. And the resistance is necessary, but it's not enough when the Trump-Pence regime can launch new repressive measures cracking down on all resistance and remaking the law if they are not impeached. So if everyone can repeat after me, no. In the name of humanity.
No! In the name of humanity!
We refuse.
We refuse
to accept a fascist America.
a fascist America!
Drive out the Trump and Pence regime.
Drive out the Trump and Pence regime!
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Now we will be marching in a moment. Is Olga here? Okay, we're going to have Olga speak. Reverend Gwen Pitts, where are you? And then we have Larry Bressler from Organized Ohio and the Northeast Ohio Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign. This man has fought for poor people all his life. Give him a hand. All his life.
Thank you! Thank you!
Come on, Olga.
Good afternoon. My name is Olga Rosado, and it's for me a real pleasure to see that many people gathering in International Women's Day. So let's remember about something. The political campaign that Mr. Trump was doing before he became president, it was based in a few principles and basically about undocumented immigrants. So one of the few principles that he talked about, it was a nation without borders is not a nation. So we need to remind you, Mr. President, that we didn't cross the border. The border crossed off.
Right! Yeah. That's right!
He also reported that he wanted to make Mexico to pay for the wall. But how he's going to do this? So he wanted to increase the fees between the movement of United States and Mexico. So who's really paying for that? Only the poor people. So another proposal that Mr. Trump had, it was to strengthen our economy and saying the following thing: eliminating tax credit payments to illegal immigrants. So if some of us have been educating ourselves and searching around, undocumented workers, they pay taxes that they can never claim. And also undocumented immigrants, they never qualify for public assistance. So how are they hurting the economy?
That's right. Yes.
Mr. Trump also said that we have to keep families together, but they have to go. This is a big mistake, and we will see why. The biggest immigration crisis that this nation is facing is not really have to do anything with Mexicans crossing the border. Instead, there are hundreds of thousands of Central Americans who are fleeing brutal violence, social injustice, oppression, and extreme poverty.
Caused by the USA.
Correct. These individuals are seeking asylum in the United States, and the actual crisis, these immigrants are from what we call the Northern Triangle, which is El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras.